Thai, Thailand, where we're going to learn the martial arts sports of Muay Thai that spans thousands of years in the history of Thailand to where it's one of the most popular sports in the world now. Foreigners are coming from the U.S. and Europe to train at a place like Fairtex Sports Club here. And today, my job is to train with one of the best fighters in the world, along with some of the best coaches in the world here in Thailand. So hopefully I get to be able to learn some of the techniques that they do in Thai, Muay Thai kickboxing, as well as spar with some of the best fighters in all Thailand. It's the Fairtex Muay Thai Sporting Club. Let's follow me and see all the fighters. We are now inside of the Fairtex Muay Thai Sporting Facility, and you can look on the wall here at all the champions that have trained in the past. The history of this facility is enormous with all the past fighters and present fighters. They have produced many fighters here. Over here you will see the 4 rings that they use to train. We're here early in the morning before a lot of the fighters have started their training. So we're extra early, we're extra excited, hoping to be trained by some of the best coaches and trained with some of the best fighters in the world. And here, as I see, they have one of the top champions in all of the world on the wall. My job is to ask to be trained with this great fighter, and hopefully I have that opportunity to test my skills against his. Behind me, as you see, is one of the training facilities. There's a lot of punching bags, hardcore bags, where the fighters each morning will come in, warm up on the bags before they actually get in the ring and spar with a partner. They practice their arm skills, they practice their foot skills as well here. And they have the mirrors there, the shadow box, so they can see their techniques as they train. Behind me is the ring where the champions train. Now I'm very excited. I want to join in and learn from the best. I want to get in there and train. As you can see, there's a couple in there already training along with Muay Thai techniques. The 4 rings here are used to train fighters from a very young age all the way to the championship state. Hello? Hey, Glenn.
Hey, how are you?
Good, good. Thank you for hosting us today.
Hey, no problem. No problem.
Could you give us a tour of your great facilities and tell us the history and why so many fighters come here to train?
Yeah, sure. No problem. You're actually like one of the first one here.
Oh, yeah. Early riser.
Yeah, good, good. Well, actually, Fairtex, been opening since, you can see, 1971.
1971.
One of our first camp. Actually, my dad, how he got started is because he liked Muay Thai as his hobby.
Okay.
So, so he just started like a little camp in 1971, and since then it's been improving. We started to have more students, we started to have a lot more champions, and we actually, in probably, I think, 1991 or 92, I was moved to America.
Okay.
So all my family were moved there to the States. And then my dad kind of got bored, nothing to do, Okay. So he decided to start with Muay Thai there as well. So, we have a lot of long history.
Okay.
Right now, currently, we have a camp in Japan, about 6 or 7. And then we have camp in San Francisco. And then we have a couple more camp that we franchised it out also. So we're actually quite all over the world. And for the past, 7 or 8 years, we also been starting apparel, boxing equipment. It's called Fairtex equipment.
Okay.
And then we've been starting at it also, and then we've been having a lot of champions, a lot of people training here, as you can see, from our past history and stuff like that.
Yeah, I can see on your wall you have a lot of champions. So you pretty much started from a modest beginning and grew into one of the most famous training facilities for Muay Thai in all the world here. Could you walk us through your facility and show us around?
Yeah, sure, no problem. Right now, what we're saying is the Muay Thai section.
Okay.
So what we have is we divide into the 4 rings, and then we have a back area for stretching and back taking working. We have about 10 trainers here. Their training is start from 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock in the morning, and in the afternoon we start from 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay.
So basically you get two trainings, and then we also have packages. Since Fairtex is also a hotel,
I see.
so you can also provide a combination here with packages and everything. And also Fairtex is considered to be the only sport club in Italia. So we also not just only the training, we also can have weight training and everything else. Complete the whole training package that you want to prepare.
Well, one of the things I heard about Fairtex when we were coming here is that you produce a lot of champions. Now, I would like the opportunity to train, train with the champion and meet them and go through the routine that they go through to see what makes them a champion.
Well, before you get to meet my champion, you have to go certain stages.
Okay.
So it's like it's like a little test for you.
All right.
So at the beginning, I'll probably get you to the basic training. I will have a trainer for you.
All right. Sounds exciting.
And then we'll get you on the rings, train a bit, and then get you on to the pad work. If you can still last, I'll let you meet my fighter.
Sounds fair enough.
I'll let you be my champion, and I'll let you train with him a little bit.
All right. I'm excited. Let's get started.
Okay, let's go.
Good. Wow, is this one of your champions?
Yeah, actually he's one of our best fighter right now. He's a world-class top fighter. So he's the guy that you meet and you get to train with.
This is the guy I'm going to train with, the top fighter.
The top fighter.
All right, I got to get my game on. I got to get going, get my drilling going so I can get training and get in the ring with the top fighter at Fairtex. Ready to get changed?
Sure.
And then start training? Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, good. Well, here, before we get changed and everything, I'll show you the fitness room that I was saying, that we have here. Very good fitness room for the program, for the training.
Come on in, let's check out the fitness room.
So here is the fitness. Cardio, weight, also have lean legs now. After fighter can come in and do a little weight and I can stretch out and everything.
So this is more not only a traditional Muay Thai fighting facility, but you also modernize it.
Yeah, of course. Of course, because you can't always stick to the old stuff, right?
Right.
So you gotta add something new technology and to help our fighter also.
Yeah,
So you do a lot of weightlifting?
just a little bit of weightlifting. Yeah, I see you have a nice facility here with all the weights.
Yeah, we gotta try to have everything.
Yeah.
So you do I think our concept is kind of like the Fairtex hotel with a sport hotel.
Actually.
So because we have a lot of sport here also.
So you have people from around the world not only come train here, but also you provide them with a
Local,
facility to?
We have a lot coming from Australia,
I see.
Europe, a lot of USA starting coming now. Also a lot of Thais is starting to be interested in Muay Thai also.
I see.
So we have like a special session for our Thai student or actually our member, the sport club membership. So it's doing good.
Yeah, great. You have a great facility here.
Yeah.
So we're here with Blam, the owner of Fairtex Sports Club, and we're going to learn about Muay Thai, and we're going to walk through some of the typical practice that Muay Thai fighters go through. So Blam, could you take us through while we walk through and meet some of your fighters and some of the typical techniques and learning techniques that they go through while they're here training?
Yeah, sure. At first in the morning, they kind of do like the stretching, like warm-up stuff like that before they hit the ring. So here is like the stretching area, stuff like that. So we have a lot of fighting students. Mostly come from like all over the world, US, Europe, and all stuff like that. So, he's one of our guys that came and trained.
Yeah. How you doing?
Good.
Your name?
James.
James, how you hear about Fairtex and what you like best about it?
From Australia, and we heard all about Fairtex in Australia. Great Muay Thai training, world-class facilities. Best place to come to learn the craft.
Okay. And how long you been here?
A week.
A week.
I was here 2 years ago as well. I'm coming back.
What's your favorite part about training here?
The trainers, great trainers. Yeah, excellent.
Great trainers?
Yep.
Excellent.
Thank you.
No worries.
Exercise every morning where they stretch out with a coach or something?
Stretch out, jump rope a bit, and then, do a little bit of stretching.
Warm up.
And then some of them might do a little more.
Okay.
Like him.
Okay.
Good.
How you doing, sir? How you doing? Are you okay? Good.
How are you?
Could you tell us a little bit about how you heard about Fairtex Sports Club and how long you been here?
One of the guys, I just came to Thailand to train and wanted just kind of for general fitness, and one of the guys brought me down here, and I think it's amazing. Obviously I don't train to fight, but I just do a lot of training in London, done all different sort of styles from jiu-jitsu to boxing. It's a great Muay Thai gym here, it's a great hotel, it's got a great fitness gym, a great swimming pool, there's just so much to do. I mean, you just get inspired by all the people training here. Okay. So no, I'm really impressed, and I'll definitely come back very, very, very soon.
Thank you. Wonderful. Thank you.
No worries. Cheers.
Can we bother you a bit?
Yes.
How you doing?
How I'm doing or what I'm doing.
Yeah, what are you? Can you explain to us what are you doing here with the bag?
I'm punching and everything I do when I spar and fight, I do to the bag.
You do to the bag. How long have you been coming to Fairtex Sports Club?
For a week, but for 4 years.
4 years?
I come back like every year.
And you train for Muay Thai fighting?
Yeah.
What's the best part about Fairtex Sports Club?
Except from like the knowledge, the trainers are really good. I like the gym. I like it's fresh and clean, and the food, everything is just good.
Wonderful. And do you get to spar with the men's too?
Yeah.
And you beat them, right?
Well, I'm gonna answer on that one because I'm gonna spar after this. So no, of course they beat me, but they keep it on a good level. So I like get better and better.
How's the training? Is it pretty hardcore or is it pretty easy?
They're both. I mean, they're nice, but and then also they push me. So
Wonderful. Well, I'll let you get back to your training. Thank you. Blang, now that I've taken the tour, I really, really want to get in the ring and just learn how to fight Muay Thai. What's the first thing I need to do as far as equipment? What type of uniform do I need to wear?
Well, actually, of course, you need to have a jersey.
Okay.
And then a boxing short.
Okay.
And then you need a hand wrap. And then of course, you need a glove.
Okay.
And then you're all ready to go to start training Muay Thai.
Okay.
So I got a couple of the stuff for you.
All right.
You can get.
Let's see what we have here. We have your Fairtex Muay Thai shirt,
jersey,
and
boxing short,
and gloves.
and glove.
And gloves. All right, I'm ready to get in the ring and
And
fight someone smaller than me.
Smaller, you got to be bigger.
Bigger? No. We gotta start easy with me.
That's all right. I will have a trainer for you, and then
Okay.
I probably will help you and translate for you.
Okay.
What to do and how the beginner should.
Great. Because I never done Muay Thai, so you gotta take it easy on me.
Of course. All right. Ready to go chain.
Ready to go, team. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
I got the uniform on. What's next with me? I'm ready to go.
You ready?
Yep.
Here's one more thing. You need a hand wrap.
Okay. Let's wrap it.
So I'll probably have a trainer help
Okay.
you to do it. I'll introduce you to trainer. Leg. This is trainer leg. So
Sawasdee krap.
he's one of our top trainer here. So he will help you with the hand wrap.
Okay.
And then we'll start you with the basics of the Muay Thai, and I'll be the translator for you.
Okay. Wonderful.
Please.
So what we're doing now is they're gonna wrap my hand, so that way when I punch a bag or someone,
Hold on. Do this one first. We'll do
Okay.
one second.
hopefully it won't hurt when I punch something. So apparently there's an art form to wrap in your hand. He's taking the wrap and going through all my fingers to make sure that they're very secure so that I don't spring any fingers while I'm hitting the bags or sparring with someone. Wrapping my wrist as well, protect it from springing.
Okay.
Yep, feels great.
So maybe before I will put it in the ring, we'll do the basic training here first.
Perfect.
So you get used to the standing, the punching, the kicking, and the kneeing before you get up and get to train with him.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, I'm all taped up, ready to train.
Okay. You get a glove for it. Actually, Jack just did was the basic of Muay Thai. First, we'll ask him to do the standing guard, which would use more heat, southpaw or left-sided, right-sided. And then after, we teach him the basic of punching of jab and punch, one and punch. After that, we teach him elbow, left elbow, and right elbow. And then we teach him how to knee. And then after the knees, we teach him to do kick, left knee, right knee. So it's tough getting how to do it, but once you get him on the ring, it's a real thing that we'll see how improved he will be. So we'll see that. So have you tried any martial arts or anything?
No martial arts training, so this is gonna be new for me. So
But you seem like you work out, right?
a little bit.
So you must be in good shape, I would say.
We'll see. Never tried Muay Thai before.
Alright, we'll start here.
Okay.
Long talk. This is a guard, standing boxing, Thai boxing guard. So you're right-handed, right?
Yes. And then on
Yeah. So this is how you get balance. Jab. Jab.
Alright. Alright. I just finished my first kickboxing training, Muay Thai in Thai, and my God, it is hard. It takes a lot of years and years of coordination and training to actually get to a championship level. And I just found out the hard way, just from 20 minutes of training, that it takes practice and takes a lot of dedication to get to the championship level. And what I did today was kick skills and elbow skills and hand skills, and that took a lot of energy out of me. So a lot of workout is required. You have got to have stamina, got to have a lot of dedication to do Muay Thai.
Well, actually, after Jack, this is first Muay Thai. First class of Muay Thai. I think he did pretty good. I think just more of getting used to the position of how to guard, how to punch the correct way. Well, this is normal for the beginner, but as he's learning more, the progress will improve. I think he just did Muay Thai in like 5 minutes, so now it just needs to be more practical and get used to it. So, but I'm sure he will do a good job. Let's see what else he can do.
Step. Yeah.
Now we're going to get in the ring after a little lesson to spar with the trainer and see how I do.
Okay, so here.
Takes a lot of energy. As you can see, it was just 5 minutes of going around the ring with a trainer.
Like a minute and a half.
A minute and a half.
You feel like 5 minutes.
And it feels like 5 minutes, yes. Yeah.
So maybe we'll do one more round and then
One more round.
get back to down on the bag.
All right, sounds good. Let's see if I can do much better in following direction.
So usually we do about 4 minutes per round and then 1 minute break. Mostly like the train when they train, they probably do 3 to 4 rounds of cat kicking.
Okay.
And then one to 2 rounds of punching.
Round and 2
But
rounds.
we'll get you beginner one more round. See how long you go.
Let's stick with beginner for now. All right.
That's it. Yeah. I love it. Go for it. You know, a lot of people come here. They come for training to learn the art of Muay Thai. We accept all beginner to professional. Some of them just want to know about how to self-defend. Some of them just want to get in shape. Because Muay Thai is good for getting in shape. It's good for burning out calories, you know. And I think it's really becoming more famous through females too. It's like good burn. It's also like tone up your body shape and stuff like that. So I think you feel a bit.
I feel it. I feel it all over my body, my arms, my legs, and just like 1.5 minutes per round. And like Blam said, it feels like 5 to 10 minutes a round. If you need a lot of cardio, a lot of stamina to do this sport, and it takes years and years of training to be a champion. And I just got experience of what Muay Thai is like in just 3 minutes. I've been in the ring with a trainer, and I am exhausted. I'm ready for some coffee now.
Not coffee. But after this, after you learn, you get on the ring, and then you have to hit the bags a little bit.
Okay.
And hitting the bags is important just because you have to try to remember what your coaches teach you.
I see.
So you have to think, you know, you just go practice on your own. Okay, punch, 1, 2, how you do elbow, how you do the knee correctly, how you do the kick correctly. So it's like a good practice and a good help you try to, remember.
Remember.
Yeah.
Yep.
So next we'll hit the bags a bit, and then we'll see how. If you're still fit, we can keep going. If you're not fit, then
Let's go through everything.
Okay, let's go.
All right.
You try to remember what coach like was teaching you.
Okay.
Like, you know, you do your own combination. You could do 1, 2, or whatever. You know, just get to see your stand. Try to make a little correction. Try to remember what he teach you. So.
Okay, I'm gonna try my best, but correct me if I'm wrong.
See, it's hard too because you know why? This is it's like a dummy, you know.
Right.
So you have to wait for the right timing. So you go 1 and then you do it. Then the back will get all over the place. So you see. So let's say if the back is coming back, you can kick. You know. And if the back is moving forward,
Right.
you kick, you will miss.
So it's pretty much the bag here simulates a live person in a ring, sort of. So you gotta wait for the right moment to strike. I see. All right, let's see if I remember. Jab, jab, punch, kick. I think that's it. Woo! I am totally drenched in my own sweat, and I'm totally exhausted. Muay Thai is not for the amateur. And if you want to train with the best, you got to come to Fair Attack Sports Club here in Pattaya, Thailand. And introduce yourself to Mr. Blame here. He'll take you around and show you the Muay Thai boxing.
Yeah. Get some rest.
Yes.
And then we'll see what you can do.
All right, thank you.
So how you feel, Jack?
Oh, I'm tired.
Tired?
Yeah.
Good.
It's good training.
Good training.
Yeah.
So I heard they asked me to give you a Thai name.
Okay.
Off of like a Muay Thai fighting name.
Okay.
So basically, what is it that you like? What is it that best describe you?
All right.
So I think you have to tell me first before I can think of a name for you.
Okay. Well,
What type of person are you, or like you know, what is the best word that describes?
I like trying new things. I like being adventurous. I love sports. I love different martial arts. I like watching. I like trying to learn new techniques, new fighting styles, and so forth.
So maybe in Thai, they have a word called warrior.
Warrior.
Naksu. I don't know if you know it.
Naksu?
Naksu.
Naksu.
Naksu. So it could be like, you know, Jack the Naksu Fair Attack or something like that.
All right,
you know?
Naksu.
So Jack, it could be like Jack the Warrior Fair Attack.
All right, Jack the Warrior. Naksu.
So I gave you the name. I let you use the Fair Attack name. So keep practicing and then keep learning Muay Thai.
All right, thank you so much for giving us your time today and show us around and providing your fighter to learn about the different techniques and so forth. I really enjoy it.
Anything. Come back anytime if you want to train. Try it out.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hi, and I gave you a name. Why don't I introduce you to one of my best fighters here at Fairtex Camp? He's actually well known for his kicks and punch. He fought so many times, been so many champions. His name is Yaosangai Fairtex.
I love to meet up with him and see get some of his advice on some of the techniques that made him a champion. Wow, as you can see, his kick is very powerful, very calculated.
So you have to watch for timing. So this is Yaosangai Fairtex, multi-champion of,
Swaddy Cup. We're here with the champion, one of the top fighters in Muay Thai in all of the world. And we're going to learn a few techniques from him on the bags. He's known for his powerful kick and his hand movement and hand punch. So he's going to show me a few of his techniques, and hopefully I can follow along.
Yeah. So any question you want to ask him, like champion, or you want to know anything about
Yeah, how many belts do you hold? Wow, he holds 10 belts.
So he's one of the top fighters at this weight class. He's fighting at 70 kilos, 75 kilos.
Wow. That's about my weight, but I'm nowhere near where he's at right now. So to become a champion, how long did it take you to train to get to this level?
As he's training for a fight, you have to be more responsible. Watch the way he eats, watch the way he trains. You have to be very concentrated for the fight. And now also we're at the new level of fitness, so we're trying to add a lot of extra training that a lot of American and everybody does. So he's been working very hard.
So besides regular kickboxing training, Muay Thai training, you do a lot of weightlifting, agility skills, and footwork.
Not weightlifting, mostly agility. Very tired. But afterwards, you can feel the result. It's helping a lot with the new technique. Actually, not a lot of Thai is doing it right now.
So he's paving the way as far as using the more modern techniques of training combined with the traditional Muay Thai training. And so forth.
So now just normal Muay Thai training is not enough.
I see.
A lot of all over the world is doing it right now.
Yeah. So how young was he when he first started Muay Thai?
8 years old.
Wow, 8 years old. Did you hear that?
ต่อยมากี่ครั้งแล้ว
ประมาณ270
About 270 fights under him.
Wow, 270 fights already with this guy.
ตอนนี้เท่าไหร่ Now he's only 27. So he got 3-4 more years left.
Wow. So when is the prime fighting age for a Muay Thai fighter?
No, he said right now he's doing training in a good shape, so he's got many more years left. So I think right now is probably his prime because it's the most he's famous right now at the time.
So for someone new like myself who wants to get into Muay Thai, what are some of the first things that I must learn as a fighter?
So you have to be, you have to try hard and try to remember, and you have to be patient with it.
Okay.
And you have to really concentrate on it if you want to be good in Muay Thai.
Great. Now can you demonstrate some of your famous techniques on the bags for us and teach me some of the moves that you have? Okay, let's go try out with the champion.
Okay. We show how he trains with it.
Wow, you can see the power that he generates from his kick. the snap. Wow. It's totally different from when I'm doing it. The difference between the champion and the amateur such as myself. You can hear, not only hear, but you can feel the power within his kicks.
À, 20 วิรู้อะไรไป10 ทีแล้วพอแล้ว10 ทีแล้วพอแล้ว10 ทีเลิกSo we let you try how hard his kick is.
All right.
So,
oh my God, I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to get in there with the champion. He's going to kick me with the pads on. I'm not sure.
Check this out.
Uh-oh. Let's hope he doesn't hurt me.
Yeah.
Feel that. I'm a little bit nervous. I'm about to have the champion of Muay Thai kickboxing kick my pads, all right? So hopefully I can withstand some of his kicks that he's going to demonstrate.
So we let him do at 30% of his power.
All right, 30% of power. See if I can take him. Oh. See how far I fell? That was only 30% of his kick. Imagine getting hit by 100% of his kick.
And that was only his right side, so but he's going to be left side. And on 50%.
Wow. I do not want to fight him in the ring. That's why he's the champion. His kick is so powerful.
So try one, like really. Okay, so if you go at 50%, 50%.
All right. One more. Oh boy. Whew, that didn't hurt much. Yes, it did, because it's very powerful.
Yeah.
So, see the body of work with the Muay Thai champion here. He just demonstrated that 50% of his kicked, and he sent me halfway across the ring just from trying to block his kick.
And you sound tired.
I am tired. So it's very, he's very good and very powerful. We're now at the end of our show, and what a show it was. We had a chance to come in, learn a few techniques from some of the coaches, learn a few kicking styles, a few punching style, got to spar with the coach in the ring, and then had the chance, the privilege of sparring and watching one of the best Muay Thai fighters in all the world. And we want to go ahead and thank Mr. Blame and Fairtex Sports Club for inviting us here today. And showing us around, showing us your facility and all your fighters. Thank you so much. And
Thank you. You know, it's actually been an honor, you know, to show the art of Muay Thai to the world. I think it's very important that, you know, we as a Thai keep the Muay Thai this time, not as like the foreigner taking it away. So I think it's a good chance to do. And it's, you know, I also have to say thank you to you that you've been trying everything that I've been asked you to do. You know, so it's been an honor. Please come back and visit us anytime you want.
thank you so much. Thank you.